Good afternoon. Welcome back to the 2020 PGA Championship. Glad to be joined by Brendon Todd, who began his championship today with a 5-under 65. He's tied for the lead at the present time. Brendon, terrific round. Really solid back nine. Kind of played well in the front, but then really kind of took it to a new level on the back, didn't you?
I did. The front nine, I think, has more birdie chances, and I drove it really well on that nine. I was struggling off the tee the first nine, so I feel like I did a great job just scraping it around and giving myself a chance to, shoot a good nine coming in.
All right, let's stay on campus with Jeff at one, please.
You look at that board, and they're all morning rounds. You shooting that in the afternoon, I mean, how great a round was that?
It was really good. I don't really compare rounds, but, it's one of my better rounds today.
And what does it say about you bouncing back? It wasn't your best day on Sunday. You get right back in the mix here and get out and play really well.
Yeah, I think it just shows the state of my game. I have a lot of confidence. I'm playing the game of golf really well. Not a lot of golf swing going on. So, that's the key for me.
Rex, number
Brendon,
two.
along those lines, how long did it take for you to get over that on Sunday, or did you get on the flight and you were done with it and moving on?
Yeah, once I landed here, I feel like I was very over it. So, Monday afternoon.
Does it make it any easier at all that you've had the season you've had with 2 victories and everything you've accomplished this year?
It sure does, yeah. And I did it in Hartford too. So, I mean, it's just another step in the road. And I've obviously got to play better on Sundays. My scoring average in 2020 has not been good. But, that's just something to work on.
Brendon, it's been 5 years since you've been in this championship. Is there any extra satisfaction to kind of get to where you did what you did today, to do that in your first trip back in a number of years?
Yeah, I would say it's very satisfying to tee up my first major in 5 years and play well and, be comfortable in the moment and the situation. So, I'm just going to kind of try to take this momentum into the rest of the week and have some fun.
All the players that have stood up there all week leading into the tournament have talked about the premium on driving.
Mm-hmm.
You drive the ball so well. You look at this place as a place you can really take some opportunities and capitalize?
I do. I would say after the practice round, I wasn't so sure because I hit 4 woods into holes in regulation. But seeing the fairways firm up a little bit and seeing how the ball is rolling out in the fairways a little bit, I feel like when I do hit the fairway, I'm going to have a realistic chance to hit the ball into a good position on the green. And the greens are rolling so awesome. The staff here at Harding Park has done a really good job providing a smooth surface for us. They have a nice bounce to them. They're the right speed. And, I think that bodes well for good scores.
You may have had some smooth surfaces, but you putted well on those smooth surfaces.
For sure.
Talk about your putting for a moment.
Yeah, it was lights out today. I mean, I couldn't have putted any better. There's no doubt. And I did this last week. The first round I had a lights out day putting. And, again, I've always watched guys shoot those low opening rounds, and it's really just the guys who are confident, week in, week out. Their game's rolling. So it's nice to be able to do that.
It's one shot and it's a long week, but making that putt at the par putt was pretty lengthy. How big a lift is that?
Well, I think it really helps me going into tomorrow. It allows me to, spend the next 12 hours before my second round feeling really good, like I've got momentum still. So I would say it's really just, for this moment, it means a lot, but after that, it's just going to be another, another score at the end of the week.
Let's go 2 to Rex again.
Kind of a strange one, but there's been a lot of talk on Twitter about you should be the lock for Comeback Player of the Year, which doesn't exist anymore. Is there a part of you that wishes that award still exists because you would?
Yeah, I was actually wondering if that award did. I feel like Steve Stricker's the only human that's ever won it because everybody talks about he's won it twice or something. I'm like, well, I don't know anybody else who's ever won that award, so maybe it's just the Steve Stricker award.
It does not exist.
Okay.
But given the conversation. And again, I think I asked you this last week, but not to get ahead of yourself, but does Player of the Year enter your thought process, considering where you are right now as far as the season goes?
I guess it's a possibility, but I've got a lot of great golf to play ahead of me in order to do that. I think Justin's had an outstanding year, and Webb's had a great year as well. So those 2 guys are probably at the top of the list. But, we've got a major here and a FedEx Cup to play.
All right. Brendon, terrific play, and best of luck into tomorrow, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for stopping by.